Well, good evening, everyone. We saw a nice day out there today. We saw a nice weekend. It's pretty similar to what we saw this weekend. A couple clouds just hanging around the viewing area. Those are slowly starting to push out of the area. And we look at our temperatures right now. Our temperatures have dropped off quite a bit since this weekend. We're only about 46 here in Charleston, 46 down in Effingham. Taylorville, they're only at about 45 degrees. Up in Danville, they've dropped off to about 40 degrees, and it's going to get colder as we look ahead for this evening. We're going to drop down to about 34 degrees. Our winds will stay relatively calm, about 5 to 10 miles per hour under mostly cloudy conditions. This is only setting up for what we are preparing for on Wednesday. So as we look ahead towards Tuesday, though, it's looking like a very nice day, very similar to what we saw today. Temperatures in the 40s, upper 40s for the most part, and we'll continue to see clear skies with a couple clouds just moving past through here and there. Nothing too bad. It'll be a nice day. Very similar to what we saw today. But as we look ahead for that Tuesday evening, that's when we start to see those clouds hanging mainly to the south. And as we put this into motion, you can kind of see some of the rain starting to push into the area. If, of course, technology is freezing, it doesn't want these snow-like temperatures coming up. As you move into your Wednesday morning, that's when we can start to see some of this rain starting to push in. It's going to start out as rain early on in the morning, and as we head in towards the evening and afternoon hours, that's when we're going to start to see this line of snow kind of slowly start to push a little farther south. So what everybody wants to know, how much are we going to get? Well, I'm going to say about 1 to 3 inches. Of course, this could still change because it is still pretty early for the most part for this system. Now, what we think is going to be at the end of this system by about the evening hours, well, that's not really the case. We're going to continue to see some of this snow hang around as we head into the evening hours because it's going to wrap around the low pressure system that's bringing this system through our area. So while it may seem like we see a little bit of clearing towards the afternoon hours, that's not necessarily the case. We're going to see the snow all day on Wednesday and even overnight on Thursday, and you might even see a couple flurries as you wake up on Thursday morning. So what you need to know for your Wednesday, it's going to start as rain and then we will transition over into snow. Again, only about 1 to 3 inches. Of course, it's still pretty early to be throwing some numbers around. This is what we're just kind of predicting for right now. We see our temperatures about 37 degrees for your Wednesday. It's going to get a lot colder and it's going to feel a lot colder because of these windy conditions, about 25 to 30 miles per hour. So it's going to be a very breezy day, blowing that snow around. You're going to have to watch that wind chill out there because it's going to feel a lot worse than 37 degrees out there for your Wednesday. And as we look ahead towards the rest of the week, we continue to see those drop in temperatures, about 33 for your Thursday, not getting much warmer for your Friday. But as we look ahead towards the weekend, up to about 51 for your Sunday. But unfortunately, we can't keep it for much longer as we drop back down to about 34 degrees. And we see another system similar to what we're expecting for your Wednesday. Again, some more rain and snow mix. But again, we do warm up just a little bit. So it should be a nice weekend again, not near as warm as what we got to this past weekend. But we do see that snow on Wednesday.
Brian, those winds just won't die down.
They just won't go away, and they're making it feel a lot worse than what it actually really needs to be.